I was flown out to LA this week to try out the Advanced Warfare multiplayer before it is revealed to the world on Monday. I want to give a big thanks to Glenn Schofield of Sledgehammer Games. He laughed so hard at my parody of him that he wanted to show me the game. Luckily, I was able to record footage, but since this is an alpha build, some of the footage might resemble a Nintendo 64 game at some points. I'm not going to give you the Activision company line review like T. Martin. I'm going to give you motherfuckers the truth, because that's what you deserve. The hit detection and player movement is extremely flawless in this game, which is a huge plus for me. They really nailed the functionality part of this game, which is huge for me. Black Ops 2 is one of those games which is amazing on paper, but terrible in execution because of how the gameplay mechanics work. Let's go over some of the assault rifles first. This is the AR-34, which is basically an AK-47 variant in Advanced Warfare. It also has a bayonet attached to the end of it, which is a callback to World at War, but you could actually shoot the knife off the tip of the gun. Some pretty crazy shit. Here you see we're playing Capture the Flag, so that is returning to Advanced Warfare, along with a combat training type game mode because I'm playing against bots. This exosuit gives me the ability to roll out of the way of gunfire as a dodging mechanism. You can also see when I die here that I'm playing as a female soldier, so gender customization is returning as well, something that's so important in an FPS game. For all you virgins out there who have never felt a girl, now you can at least pretend to be one. The next gun here is clearly an ACR variation, but look at that sexy camo. Chrome camo is going to be a new thing in Advanced Warfare, so now you don't need Exhibit to pimp your ride. You could bling out your gun instead. This map is out of the Wild West, which is kind of cool. The next map we played on is kind of like Jungle from Black Ops, and this gun is similar to the M4A1, and you can see me equip a silencer on this gun as well as everyone's favorite sight, the ACOG scope. Seriously, why won't this sight die out yet? It's annoying as fucking shit. There's probably like 1% of the people in the entire world that use that shit. Yeah, I know, Skag, I see you using the ACOG scope. I have no idea why you do that. You can also see that I can toggle between fully auto and semi-auto during gunfights, so select fire is back. Another thing making its return, noob tubes. Yes, all the bullshit tubing is back, but it's nowhere near as annoying as MW2. I mean, look at how long it takes to reload the tube round. It's like changing a baby's diaper. Oh, and check out this play right here in CTF. I kill this guy to return our flag, and I get killed, but our team captures it. Call me a standard transmission, because I'm so fucking clutch. Now onto the SMGs. There's this MP5K thingy right here, which also has a flashlight, which is new to Call of Duty. You could turn that on or off, and it kind of blinds the opponents, much in the way that the flashlight works in Battlefield 4. This gun here is basically a P90 with a slightly different design. Overall, the SMGs do what they're supposed to do, excel in close quarters combat. The Uzi is also making a return, as you can see here, probably a shout out to the current Israeli conflict. And the Scavenger perk, you can also see me picking up ammo crates off of the ground. Another callback is the ability to akimbo SMGs like in Modern Warfare 2. This is the CMP-150, which is the successor to the CBJMS, except not nearly as shitty. You could also do it with the Cyclone here with this crazy orange crush camo, which I think leads me to believe that there's a lot of product placement in this. No fucking wonder why Activision is constantly whoring out their product anyway. But check out this weird-ass reload. It's basically like a punch card reader for ammo. This is future warfare, baby. I only got to try out one LMG, and that was the M60 that you could see here. The LMGs are not very good, and there's no target finder scope that they showed us. If they made that same mistake 3 times, however, I think these guys would have their heads fucking guillotined. Also, check out how high you could jump with this EXO ability. They made a tweak to domination as you have to hack into nodes around the map. You could still shoot and hack at the same time, but you have to manually capture the objective instead of standing on it. This idea, while different, is dumber than the characters that Anna Faris portrays. Anyways, this rifle here is the semi-automatic M16A4, and I'm showing you off the cloaking ability here. Just like in Titanfall, you are barely visible, and when you shoot, your cloak goes away. They're introducing a cover system, kind of like in Gears of War, but you can only peek around corners, not counters, and other shit. It's basically another flavor of the infamous lean feature that Ghost introduced. It's going to piss people off. See, as I wait here like a little bitch for this banana in pajama to come down the stairs so I can kill him, yeah, that shit's gonna piss me off. Here's another exo ability. You could see through any material except for bone. This is sort of balanced in that it doesn't differentiate friendly and enemy, but you could clearly see people moving around here with just a flip of the visor on your exosuit. This is the plasma sniper, which takes a long time to cool down, which is awesome for me. Longer reload on a sniper rifle, always a good thing. Due to the increased movement in some of the exosuits being able to dash sideways, it's pretty tough to hit a sniper shot. As you can see here though, I quick scoped this character to the elbow and got a kill. This is going to make me spike a controller when this happens to me. But then it looks like I clearly hit this guy in the torso and he survived. Maybe it was the low health on the first person, I'm not quite sure, but I already don't like the sniping in this game. And also, can I add, look at this fucking hip fire. No scope from like 20 feet away. That's that shit I don't like. Another sniper is the WA 2000, but this time it's in bolt action. You shit scopers are gonna hate this. Look at how long it takes to rechamber this bolt. I do pick this guy off though, one shot to the chest. Not really gonna complain about that too much, but I will complain about this. Look at how easy it is to shit scope with this sniper. I'm not even a sniper and I dicked on that bot with a fucking headshot. Don't let them fool you. Quickscoping is in this game. Hopefully they won't trot another fucking PR person out to say, oh well, we made a quote-unquote new engine, so quickscoping's not in this game. Because I just showed it to you right fucking there. Just like a Billy Mays commercial, but wait, there's more. You've seen nothing yet. Look at this fucking sniper. Remember that see-through wall shit that was in the Black Ops 2 trailer and people flipped their shit, but it was only in campaign? Well, Advanced Warfare has done it. They put this shit in multiplayer. This is the ultimate anti-camper weapon, and believe me, it's hard to use on people that are moving, but not impossible. I'm picking people off like boogers here, and of course, I'm not moving when I do this, which is kind of like one of the downsides of this weapon is, if somebody runs up on you, it's almost impossible to fucking kill them, unless you no-scope them. But imagine some little shit stain camping in the back of the map with a sniper, just a wall bang like a glory hole. This shit right here is enough to make me never want to buy Advanced Warfare. And look, it's a one-hit kill from basically anywhere. I seriously hope that they nerf the ever-loving fuck out of this. Otherwise, many discs will be smashed. Another thing I want to show you guys real fast, because I almost missed it the first time, but it's the hacker perk. Remember it from Black Ops? Well, it's back, baby. There's a piece of equipment that I'll show you here that you could deploy as a proximity mine, but it looks like a gun you could pick off the ground. Here you could see you could reprogram that just like the hacker perk. But that gun booby trap shit will piss me the fuck off. Let's take another look at this bullshit. It looks like a gun you just drop on the ground and boom, it blows up when someone gets near it. It's like a super fucking IED, a booby trap gun as a piece of equipment. The bullshit alert on this is extremely high. Another exo ability is night vision, but it outlines the friendlies in green and the enemies in red. It's kind of like a thermal, but without scoping in. You just basically pull down on that visor that we've seen in the trailer multiple times. McDouble, put that shit on the grill. Speaking of grills, another new weapon type is the ray gun. They fucking suck. Stay away from them at all costs. You're better off tickling your fucking opponent to death. Or use the shotgun for close quarters combat like in this clip. There's a shotgun that you could switch from pump action, which does more damage, to burst, which is kind of crazy and innovative. It's like a select fire for shotguns. The pistols in this game can also be akimboed, as you can see here, and there's a magnum, which is pretty much a one-shot kill for headshots, and check it out, gold camo. Yes, there is a gold camo in this game, so you'll probably have to boost for it. Hopefully Advanced Warfare doesn't make you do cover or lean kills to get it. And for all you sweaties out there, I'm playing multi-team hardpoint here, so that is returning. Get your anti-accounts ready. You could use the assault shield like in past games. That movable shit from the trailer isn't in multiplayer. You have it as a hand shield, which you can see here, but it can be broken if shot at enough. It's one-handed, so you could use one hand for the shield and the other hand for a pistol. You could duck behind the shield or fire out around the shield, and it only blocks part of you. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out within the community. Lastly here, let's go over some more equipment. The flashbangs are pretty fucking powerful in this game, as you see here. Call me Stevie Wonder, because I ain't seeing shit right now. And here's those grenades that they showed off in the trailer. They can be cycled from the regular, 4 or 5 second fuse, which is a regular toss, to a smart grenade that will ping pong around the room looking for someone to kill. But if you're not careful, it'll come back and kill you. This is how Advanced Warfare will quote-unquote balance this smart nade, but I can still smell the bullshit from here. Throw a fucking grenade and get an insta-kill without having to do any work? Yeah, that sounds real fucking balanced. Oh, and here's another piece of interesting tactical equipment, a hologram. You can have a duplicate of yourself deployed next to you as a distraction. This will get annoying faster than the sound that Jim Carrey makes in Dumb and Dumber. There's also proximity mines that you can stick to any surface like an IED, but they have a longer trigger, so they'll be slightly less irritating, kind of like a rash that isn't on a part of your body that you frequently touch. Additionally, you could select manually to have a combat knife, but you could dual wield combat knives. In case you missed the first slash, you could try it again. This is a selectable weapon only though. You can't panic knife with 2 knives. It's bad enough that they still have that fucking panic knife mechanic in the game as it is. They should switch it to have the tactical layout as default, so maybe people wouldn't be so fucking reliant on clicking in a stick to just win a gunfight. Also, throwing knives are back, and you could dual toss them as well. If you carry 2, you could throw them both almost in succession, which is good if there's a line of people. I can't wait to see montages for this shit. One last thing that's returning is the Crossbow, but this time without the explosive tip. They're semi-auto rounds and have 4 per bolt and have insta-kill tips on them, so you'll die in 1 hit to these. I think that these are going to piss people off for sure. The only score streaks, and yes, I said score streaks, we got to use were the sentry gun, which is kind of cool because you could place on a fucking wall instead of a huge-ass one that's down on the ground. It's an innovative idea, but it'll get annoying fast because it's extremely hard to spot. Also, the Valkyrie Rockets are coming back as a fly-by-wire Slayer score streak. You get more than 2 rockets, which is much improved over the Black Ops variant of it. And if you die with it, you won't lose it like in Black Ops. When they did it in Black Ops 2 with the War Machine and the Death Machine, this is kind of the mantra that they followed. We got to use a Devastator, which is kind of like the War Machine, but it'll fire out those smart grenades, and holy fuck, that is a crazy streak. There's just shit flying everywhere when you let loose, kind of like when I'm done jerking off. Oh, and listen closely to this sound. Yes, there is a hidden 25 streak called the N-Bomb. Apparently there's some racial diversity issues at the Sledgehammer studio. But anyways, this streak will kill everyone on the map and disorient everyone after use. Check out the Black Cloud. This shit ain't fucking pretty, but it's rewarding as fuck. So all you movementators out there will be excited to know that you can go on an N-bomb spree, and you can say it out loud, and it's both funny and true. Overall, there's a lot of great ideas here, but there's way too many beepity bops for my liking. The shit scoping still exists, and even worse is that see-through walls nonsense. Booby trap guns, proximity mines, smart grenades, holograms, akimbo SMGs, one-hand shields, all shit that will drive me fucking crazy. I'm staying the fuck away from this game, and I suggest that you do too. Unless you like all of these new things in the game. Like I said, the gameplay mechanics are pretty spot on, so they've got that right at least. It's kind of like MW2 in that the game functions very well, but it's just batshit crazy like Michelle Bachmann. It's just too much for me. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta take a hover bike home. Yes, I got to ride one in the game that I tried. Anyways, I've been the Schwantz27, making like a fetus and heading out. Until next time.